Hey everybody. All right, we're trying to see if we can get a good enough connection here to go live. And so I thought I would do it from my phone, see if it makes any sort of a difference, and then we'll add in Beth and Kiana and Catherine. So hopefully this works. Welcome to the first day of Surviving to Thriving. We're so excited to have you here, and we're so excited to get started. All of the content in the Skool app is now live for the first week. And so when you go into the app and you check on the classroom, you'll see an image of the four of us up at the top, and you just click on that. And once you click on it, you'll be able to see everything for the first week, which includes 4 or 5 different videos, I think, on self-love, self-care. And then Beth has done some tremendous workout videos. Some, I think, one for each day for working out at home. Oh, here we go. Here's Beth. Let's see. Is a gym workout as well. It's amazing. So definitely make sure you sign into the Skool app to check that out. Yay!
Hi!
It worked!
I made it. Don't know. Thanks for doing that.
No problem. We'll see here, hopefully,
Did I
Catherine and
interrupt?
Kiana. Oh, no, I was just telling them like what to do and welcome to the first day and sign into the Skool app. And if they click on the photo, then they'll see an amazing set of videos. I'm so impressed by your workout videos. You are actually motivating me to try some of them because they're fantastic. Like to have the music along with the movements and all the detail is amazing.
Oh, good. I'm glad you liked it because I decided to try to make them fancy.
You really did. It's
That's what I've been
amazing.
doing for the last 2 days. So I'm just like, okay, here we go.
It's a
But
lot of
yeah, I
work.
don't know why the live wasn't working.
I had a really low connection as well, so I don't think it was just you. Let's see, there might be, I think I see Catherine. Oh, yes. Here we go. All right, it says adding. Yay!
Hey,
It happened. All right, we
yay,
just need
Hi,
Kiana.
Elon.
technology.
How are you feeling, Elon? She's my eyelashes. Don't look at them right now. Hi, Catherine.
Hi, good morning.
Morning. I don't have anywhere to put this either, so I'm just holding.
Oh,
You're good.
I actually shut my phone off and turned it back on, so. Well,
Technology,
we're
man.
glad you're here with us.
mm,
Has anybody been texting with Kiana?
Not after she sent
no.
that text just a minute ago, but I haven't seen her hop on here yet.
Okay.
Huh. Yeah, maybe we'll just
Well,
go ahead and start and wait for her.
yeah, we'll just start
Okay.
because I think she has to do something too at 10:30. So when she comes in, we'll just let her talk and then. Sounds good. Do you want to start? Do you want me to start?
You go, Beth. Do it.
Okay. Well, thank you all for being here. Our program launched today, the first week. So if you are not in the program in the Skool app, I didn't run your live. There's a link for the Skool app.
Oh, I put it in the description.
Oh,
Should be good.
perfect. I can't see any of that either. So you should be able to click on that to join. That's where all the content is going to be. And every Monday, a new week of classes is going to open up. And it's set up to kind of work through it. There's a little check mark. There's a how to do the course. And we're going to be using that in collaboration with the Facebook group that we're in right now. And that's where you're going to post your homework, and we're going to all motivate each other and share all of the opportunities that we've had. And basically, my thought in this was to bring you all everything that helped me get to where I am, because it wasn't just one thing. It started with one thing and then it kind of snowballed into the rest. So all the people that are here with me helped me get to where I am, and we all bring something different and special to the classes and the opportunity for this free program. It's pretty cool. I'm really excited about it. Mine is for the gym portion and motivation. There's gym workouts, motivation, and then there's going to be little things about how I changed my mindset along the way, and just it was all a process. So that's kind of where we're taking you.
It's exciting.
Who would like to go next?
I'll go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say I am so impressed with what Beth has put together here. Like I didn't expect, Beth, that you were going to be giving actual workouts for every single day, both at home and gym options. So this is a fantastic amount of free content for you guys. Really an amazing opportunity to really get a jump start on changing and shifting your mindset and your perspective. So for my portion, my name's Mo. I should start out with that. And I really focus a lot on personal and spiritual growth. And so with the different topics for each of the weeks, I'll be sharing with you. Oh, Kiana just texted too. Oh,
You're muted. I don't know what's happening.
She hit the wrong button.
Oh,
okay, wait, I'm back. Oh my God.
Okay.
I accidentally
Um,
clicked on Kiana's text.
yeah.
She sees what's happening. She'll be here in a minute. Oh my gosh. Okay. So with these different topics, I'll be sharing with you actual activities and things that I talk about with my coaching clients. And so some of the activities that I'm sharing are things that I do with people right off the bat. For instance, one of the first activities I suggest and have you do is to create affirmations about the version of yourself that you desire to be, the highest and best version of yourself. And you create a list of statements using I am and you are. So I am beautiful, you are powerful. And you can Google them, you can come up with all sorts of ideas, but you want it to take you about 1.5 to 2 minutes to read. And then you record it using your phone. And then you listen to yourself every single day, multiple times a day. If you find yourself spiraling or getting in a loop of negative self-talk, you turn on those affirmations and you listen to them. And because our brain registers the sound of our voice and you're using a directive, you are and I am, this is how you begin to basically retrain your brain. I like to think of our brains like an operating system of a computer, and we have the opportunity to create new neural pathways. It's really exciting. So that's a lot of what I'll be sharing is different activities that I actually give my coaching clients, and I can't wait for you guys to just start to play with this stuff and I think you're going to have an amazing experience this month. It's all about how much you're willing to engage.
I love that.
Yay.
So excited.
This is so exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Beth, for having us on and for creating this and the free content and everything for everybody. I know this is definitely going to be the start of something big because there's so many people that need help and support out there. So I'm really excited to be collaborating with all of you, and thank you for everybody that is watching and joining, and make sure that you also you're on the Facebook group right now, but make sure that you download that Skool app because that's where all the free content and the class is going to be. So make sure that you do that as well. But my name is Catherine Litz. I am a Master Reiki practitioner, energy healer, and transformational guide. So my portion of it is kind of helping guide you back to Kiana.
Hi.
Hi.
Hold on one
Um,
sec. Kiana, do you
sure.
need to leave? At some point?
In just like 20 minutes. You're good.
Okay.
And I'm really
Say
that
hi.
later.
Sorry. Just so
Yeah,
we're all on the
no,
same page. I'm so sorry that I interrupted you. Okay.
it's okay.
Okay.
Good morning, Kiana. So my portion is to kind of get deeper and to guide you back to who you truly are. So my portion is kind of comes from a little bit different angle and guiding you back to your soul or the truth of who you are. And why is that important? Well, because that's where you're most authentic, where you actually like are at peace and you can start experiencing and manifesting what you truly want in your life, not just fitness and weight loss goals and all that, but in every aspect of your life, in relationships, in love, in your career, in all of that, and kind of giving you the cheat codes of how the universe and manifestation and who you truly are. So that's kind of where the angle and what I will be sharing and guiding you on.
It's so exciting just because it's so overwhelming to me that we're all here. Sorry, I was trying to be fun. I was trying to be fun, but
Tears are
everyone's put
welcome.
in
All
so much
Bring it
right.
work for
on.
this.
All emotions are great.
No, everybody's put in so much work, and I really appreciate all of your guys' help. Like in my life, like I wouldn't be where I am today without all of these tools and all of these experiences. And it seriously has completely, everything has completely changed my life. So I know if you follow these, if you follow this, you're going to get something out of it, regardless of what you think. I promise you, you will get something out of it if you participate. Like it's not your whole, you still have to continue on, but it's going to be amazing. Okay, Kiana.
You're here for a reason. Like, you didn't come across this group for no reason at all. There is a reason that you're here and that this is even being brought into your awareness. So welcome. We're excited to have you. Keep going with it.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Fiona, so I'm going to be doing the fitness, the nutrition portion. Did you already talk about the workouts and fitness? Sorry,
Oh
no.
yes,
A
yeah.
little bit.
Yeah. Okay. So with the nutrition, I think one, it really just depends on how you're taking the fitness part of the journey as well. So as you're going through and listening about the nutrition, just keep in mind what you're doing fitness wise, especially if you're coming into this like new and you haven't been moving or working out versus maybe you already have been moving. Just making sure that we first get started with nutrition, absolutely cutting out the word restriction, especially if you're starting to move your body. We have to feed our body and fuel our body. So that's going to be the main focus as we get started. With this is really just changing our relationship with food and what it's doing for us. So how it's fueling our body, what the nutritional value is of our food. So if it's like a healthy natural food versus prepackaged food, just starting to kind of get our awareness. And then, I mean, really, it's up to each of us. I don't think about food really for how I look. I just know that I want to live a long time. And to keep my body moving, I have to keep my body healthy. So I just make sure that I get nutrients. And that's really what we're working on here.
And hydrated.
Just getting in water, definitely. And then just trying to make it accessible. So as different tools are offered, you don't have to take every single thing. Take what works for you. Every person's kind of coming into this at a different stage. I am really about like tricking myself into things. I don't mind drinking water. I want to drink the water, but sometimes I forget to. So I have extra water bottles in my car. I always have one at my desk. I just try to do little tricks to set myself up for success. That's the most exciting thing about doing group work. When I'm coaching with someone one-on-one, I can tell you what I do, but when there's a group, everybody can drop their tips and tricks. So please interact. We are not the only ones that have valuable information. So yeah, when you find something that's working for you, drop it in there. You'll go through the homework. Our homework this week, every day, I would love for when you finish your 100 ounces of water to just put like a selfie or a cheers video, something just to egg each other on. All of us are going to be doing each other's challenges as well. I do want to say, as I was looking through everyone's homework, I got pretty excited myself. And I'm going to get on to Beth's, I'm going to do the 30-day challenge workouts as well through this journey. And yeah, I got really excited. There's some good workouts and they're really doable. And like Beth said, every person in this group has taken or worked with each other at some point. So yeah, these workouts kind of brought me back. This is where she came from. This is the kind of stuff she did. And you guys are going to be amazed at what can happen in 30 days.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Awesome. Thank you for that. So if you don't have the content, the course content is not going to be on Facebook. It's in an app called Skool, and there's a link for that. So if you have not joined yet, get in today, so you can have access to that and start it this week. And we will be having live calls on Mondays and Thursdays. This Thursday at 10 a.m. We're going to check in and see if you have any questions or need any help. And then it would be cool if we can bring someone on, if we could figure out how to do that. My technology skills have been I've learned a lot this
You've rocked it. You've really rocked it.
Yeah.
I need a teenager at home still. So, but
We are
anyway,
all getting pushed out of our comfort zone. So if you're worried about this 30-day challenge, we're right there with you.
yeah. So does anybody have any questions? If you do, put them in here or post it on the Facebook or in the Skool app. We can all communicate in there. But I feel like the best way to communicate would be on the Facebook group. And feel free, if there are people you want to invite them in, because at the end of the 30 days, this is our first launch of this. So it's a lot of actually really good information. And it's difficult because it's difficult to give everybody the same thing. So you kind of have to pick and choose what's working for you and where you're at. Like Kiana was saying, if you have not been doing any exercise, the programs that I did will get you up and start moving, and you just kind of can figure out how much you want to do and how much you don't. But then there's other things that you can take into the gym if you've already been moving that correlate and go along with it. And same thing with the mental and energy side. Just listen to it and participate, because I didn't even realize that there was an energy side, and I was doing all of these things, and I forced myself to change my thinking. And I remember, I had all that skin. I was going to the gym with Kiana, and I was like 9% body fat back then, and I still felt fat. But I was going to have the skin removed, which I found this video that popped up the other day, which is pretty crazy. It brought me back to.
Yeah.
And remember when we were going to go to the gym, and I made myself go into the gym. I don't remember whose idea this was, but with the skin, with my skin and the sports bra and my shorts. And I hated it so much, but I knew that if I was going to get that removed, I had to be okay with where I am, because you're never going to like where you're at if you don't love yourself. And I cried, and I did my whole workout in a sports bra and shorts, and let all of that just kind of be wherever and not care. And the second that you stop caring what anybody else thinks, it is so freeing. So just everything kind of snowballed from that. It's pretty crazy when I go back and watch all of these things. And just like how all of you came into my life, it's pretty amazing. So I don't know if you remember that or not.
I definitely remember that. Yeah, no, that was amazing. And so proud of, most of us, I don't know how many people in this group could walk in just a sports bra. I don't even think I could walk in with a sports bra with low-waisted workout. That's huge. So no, that's inspiring. And yeah, wow. That I do want to say that made me think, though, as you're working through, especially if you're new and starting these workouts and incorporating weights, you have to detach yourself from the scale. One, like 10 pounds of muscle takes up like this much space, and 10 pounds of fat takes up like this much space. So you can be shrinking and losing weight, or what you would think of weight getting smaller, but your scale might be going up. So especially as you're starting to put in food and you're starting to get stronger, you just have to trust the process. Strength weighs. But I promise other things will move. So just try to detach from the scale, and then, use these other tools. Because what Mo and Catherine are bringing, is really what will free you on the nutrition and movement side. On the nutrition and movement side, it doesn't actually matter that much. There's a million programs that you can work out that will work. There's a million ways that you can set up your nutrition that will work. At the end of the day, it's consistency and letting go of all of this stuff that we have in our way that's keeping us attached. There's so many ways that we're like attached to food and in unhealthy ways. So I don't know. I'm excited for you all to figure out what those attachments are too, because as we work through the mental, you'll be really surprised at how just that can actually help you release weight without even actually changing your food or diet. So all of these forces
Like
combine
me, didn't really
together.
change much.
But all together combined, yeah, this is going to be a crazy 30 days. I'm so excited for everybody.
Yeah, and just like you were saying, that there's so much. I mean, there's so much content out there. There's so many things, and we're going to be giving you all this information. But coming back to, like I had said, who you are, and really reconnecting with your intuition, right? When you start to get really centered and grounded and authentic within you, you will start to know what is right for you and what is not. So you can have a list of a million things, and all of them are great, right? I mean, these daily affirmations and all these different tips and tricks and morning routines and everything, and you could be doing that all day long, right? Because all of it's good. But what do you need at this moment right now? And the thing is, only you know that. And in every moment is different. Every day is different. So we're giving you all of this content, but you need to tap back in and to really check in with your own body, what is working for you, and starting to see what your limiting beliefs are and your fears and all of that. And like I said, just like us, we're overcoming things all the time. And so that's what we're here to help support you in, because we're doing that right along with you in this whole life experience that we're having. So
I just
I
saw
saw
a
a question.
question. Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
good.
Go. Do you want to go?
Sure. I saw. So I got two questions. One, I got through a text that just said, "Hey, I don't see the link for the live." So if you're watching now, I think it's just good to note that Beth put all of these live call reminders in the Skool app. So if you're ever wondering, where do I go? Just check the Skool app, check the calendar, you'll see. And it's basically everything's going to be in this Facebook group. So always come to the Facebook group and you'll catch us here live. And then Tina Tang said, what is the daily time commitment for the challenge? What would you guys say?
Like, so it's up to you. You can work through it at your own pace. So it's opened up weekly, and it's not. When I did a program similar to this, I would see what the video is for that day and see how long it is, and I would get up and watch it in the morning, like if I'm watching affirmations or information, and then the workout I would add on to wherever. So the workouts are about 30 to 45 minutes depending on how quickly you move and which option you choose. And then the rest of it, I'd set up for like one a day. There's maybe 7. So work at it at your own pace. It's not meant to stress you out, but it's meant for you to do everything, and you don't need to do all the workouts. So all the workouts for the week are each day, but you can pick and choose. So if you can't do it one day, that's fine. Just figure out what a good time works for you. But I think that you can click on each of the modules in the class, and it will tell you how long the video is when you click on it. So I would just look at it the day before and know how much, because for me in the morning, that's when it worked. Hopefully that answers things. And then the live calls are just to check in and to maybe have coaching live, see where you're at and what we can maybe help you with more individually on Mondays and Thursdays. It would be great if you could be there. It would also be really helpful the more that you participate in the Facebook group. That's where we're putting everything, but the content is in Skool, and then the participation is over here on this side. So we will be, the plan is to save these videos and post them so you can watch them, but it's much better if you can come on live, because if you have questions right then, we can answer them.
Yeah, I feel like you could, between the videos that we post are anywhere from 15 minutes to like 35, 40 minutes. And then you've got the homework pieces. So I would say don't stop yourself from engaging. If you're like, I don't have time for an hour and a half, 2 hours, dedicate and prioritize a time for yourself. So say that no matter what, I'm going to spend 30 minutes a day on this, and either have that be part of the video, part of the workout, one of the homework things, but make a promise to yourself and keep that promise. And if one of the days you're like, I could go for 3 hours on this stuff, then do it. But I would just say that I think one of the hardest parts for people is making the decision to say yes and engage. And so you just got to dedicate yourself to, no matter what, I'm going to show up for 30 minutes every day for myself and prioritize you above. It's all about prioritization. Whenever people coach with me and they don't do the homework, I'm always like, what priority took place over this? Because time wise, it's not going to take that much time. But usually what happens is we get caught up in the world and the other stuff that's happening, and other things just take priority. So you have to really work on prioritizing you.
And the homework isn't huge. It's putting into practice what we're explaining worked for us. So it's not like you're going to be writing an essay or taking a test. It's just meant to get you doing what we're sharing, so you are changing and getting out of your comfort zone. Because if you are remaining comfortable with what you're doing, you're not going to grow. You're just kind of sitting at this stagnancy, which we're all meant to grow and change and find more amazing things in life. And not every time that I do something that's hard, like this has been going for a while, and just little things kept pushing me, and I did so many things out of my comfort zone, but it feels so good. And that's where I got to where I am today. So all of the things that I've done are completely out of my comfort zone. And I used to do these workout videos, and she would always say, get comfortable being uncomfortable. And I sat for 20 years comfortably because my body felt comfortable. But what I was sitting in was trauma and sadness and boredom and depression and anxiety, but I was comfortable there because I knew what to expect. And I started creating my own joy and excitement when I started changing and getting out of my comfort zone. And was it uncomfortable? Yeah. And did it hurt doing workouts sometimes? Yeah. But now that I'm moving, I'm like, oh, I used to not be able to get up off the floor. I used to get on my legs were so weak, I could barely like stand up off of the floor. And now I'm like at the gym, with weights on my back or whatever. I also had something where I was hip thrusting, like putting a barbell over my waist, my old body weight, which is crazy. I'm like, oh my gosh, like that's huge. It's just so very different. And if you asked me even 2 years ago where I would be here right now, I would have laughed at you and thought you were crazy. But just from me looking back to 2018, like I don't even know that person anymore, but that person, she helped me get here. And that's my story for me to like, that's how I got here. All of that trauma put me in a new space, and I've learned to start healing from that and change things. Or what else? If you just started out all perfect and happy, then what is there? How do you know that that's happiness? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Anyway, okay.
And what I did is I ended up watching all the videos last night. And I mean, it didn't take me that long, but then I kind of knew. And then now this week, I'm going to be going back and listening and doing the homework. So, you kind of, you get to navigate this, a little bit how it works for your schedule and when you have time. And but making it a priority, is definitely, recommended if you want some kind of change and you are looping in some cycle and stuck in some rut. This is your sign. Right. And you're here for a reason. So yeah, I would recommend, yeah, joining and committing to it.
Okay. Any other questions?
Yay.
Oh, awesome. Thank you all for being here. Enjoy your week. Remember, it's on self-love and self-care. So everything is revolving around that. So do something for you this week. And we'll check in on Facebook Live on Thursday. And again, there's a link in the Facebook Live group, I believe, that you can click on to join the Skool app for all the classroom content for the first week. I believe it's all up and going. So enjoy.
Yeah. Thank
Thank
you.
Yay.
Okay.
See you guys soon.
See ya.